Well, hello there, and welcome to another Makeup and Mess. What are we talking about today? Y'all, I just wanted to take the, hold on, let me do this a little bit. Get some pep in my step. So, this is what a woman that's been vindicated looks like. This is what a woman that y'all said, stop, y'all hating, stop lying. And I said I ain't come with nothing but the facts. All I want to know is, did I lie? But did I lie? But did I lie? That's right. I did. And y'all, what am I talking about? Porsha and Simon? And their trailer is out, and when I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all it was going to be a hot ghetto mess? Also, we're talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. They have come out, they literally Bravo made an official, I'm putting sunblock on if y'all didn't know. Whoop, black girl magic all over. Listen, Bravo made an official announcement about the Real Housewives of season 14, the official cast. Spoiler alert, nobody cared, right? But, you know, they did talk about that. We also have stuff that's going on and other news. I'm doing a deep dive into Jen Shaw. I think Wednesday we're having an attorney on to talk about the case. Spoiler alert, I think the feds are just picking on her, but let's get into the mess y'all came for, right? Let me just prep really quick, right? Porsha and Simon, their hot mess trailer came out. Y'all, what do you think of it? Y'all already know what I think about it, and you're about to get my opinions on it. But what do you actually think about it? Let me put some color on my lips because they're looking a bit blase-pie. Let me shut this door too. I think it's messing up what little light I have. Welcome. Right? Yeah, that looks better. Okay, so Porsha and Simon, what is the deal on that? You guys, remember I told you it was going to be a hot ghetto-ass mess, right? A hot ghetto-ass mess. I'm doing a live tonight at 6 p.m. that's going to go good deep into it. But I want to tell y'all, my Beauty Blender Foundation, I wanted to tell y'all what you can expect, but also a little bit into Simon's psyche. Now, remember when we talked about it before, about Simon and Fallon, and how he had allegedly stood by like a coward. It's not even alleged. Fallon actually said it, while 9 girls jumped on top of Fallon and gave her the work. Now, for those of y'all that are like, that's not true, this sounds like a lie, you can go to, shout out to Alexander Rogers, Fulton County Courthouse, and look up the documents, because she did press charges, and one of the girls, or at least a few of the girls, ended up going to the pokey, right? So for all y'all saying, oh, this is unconfirmed, check Fulton County court documents, right? Now, remember how the excuse he gave her, right, was that he was going to jeopardize his reputation for nothing. To which I said, what reputation, sir? Let me just put this out. What reputation, sir? You stay in the strip club, and on your Hewlett Packard 1983 notebook, ThinkPad, probably the first thing he had since he came out of college, right? We can confirm he graduated college, and he was a licensed CPA, right? But the reason he gave her for not doing anything was the fact that this is Fenty and truffle. Y'all know the deal. Caramel, truffle, and rum raisin are my holy trifecta. I'm out of caramel because you know, budget. Right? Y'all know me. But I will say that the reason he said that he wasn't doing anything and he stood by like a goddamn coward, Simon looks like he was probably afraid when those girls were going to give him the business, right? But the reason he stood by is because he had too much to jeopardize. Too much to jeopardize with his personal reputation. Now that sounded like BS to me, right? But I said, sure, whatever, sounds good, right? So let me just tuck this behind my ears. I don't know what I'm doing. So I said, what could lead someone that didn't want to jeopardize their business, didn't want to make a scene, didn't want, remember when he put this post that said him and Porsha are the last avatars, the last airbenders? I mean, I'm over exaggerating, but they did say that him and Porsha are a shining example of black love, out of this, that, and the third. Y'all, I forgot all my eyeshadow brushes, so we're gonna have to do this on a wing and a prayer. Just to let you guys know, cavemen put on eyeshadow. Our ancestors put on eyeshadow with their fingertips. So I don't see why I cannot. Let's see if we can blend this baby out. For those of y'all that didn't know, fingertips do the job. Just hang in there with me. This is really going to be a makeup and mess. Let's see what happens. But like I was saying, I said, what would take a multi-million-dollar tycoon, as it was, you guys, I'm doing a video about that. Don't sleep on that. Don't think I forgot about that. To actually be on, when you guys are shining examples of Black love, you're shining examples of what our community desperately needs to see. You are shining examples of that. And here you are holding Miss Nugget You Buck, Peach Williams, by her waist while she goes crazy. You know, I'm beginning to think that's Porsha's favorite pose. I'm not joking, because when I looked at it, it really did bring me back to Carlos King, Real Housewives of Atlanta, when he had to jump on Porsha at the boat and sit on top of her, and she was kicking and crying and screaming like a little baby. Also, when she tried to jump on Kenya at the reunion and dragged her by her hair, right? Dragged her by her hair on a sneak attack. And for y'all saying, oh, whatever, Kenya can't fight. Let me tell you something. Do y'all expect people to fight you at your job? And if you do, where do you work? But listen, I digress. Shout out to Brooke Ashley. Let's move on. Ooh, things all broken and everything. Lost makeup luggage and broken eyeliner. Let's see what we can actually get in here. My palettes are even broken. This is really a wing and a prayer. Anyway, let's get into it, right? Because the reputation that Simon's trying to protect, I guess that don't mean anything when you're looking at dollars. I guess that don't mean anything when you want to be in front of that camera. I guess it don't mean anything about protecting, giving a positive example to Black people. Now here's where I'm going, right? A part of me was like, wait a second. But if Simon was telling the truth, I know those words have never been spoken together, but if Simon was telling the truth and he said that he wanted to be a shining example of Black love and the positivity our community desperately needs, then aren't you embarrassed to be next to Miss Peach Juice Williams? Don't you feel embarrassed? You know, you're trying to hobnob with African royalty. We'll get into that too, because it's not the royalty you think. You're trying to hobnob with African royalty and see what's Gucci, right? But I know I just said what's Gucci. Don't roll your eyes, right? I'm using in a trans palette that's been beat up by the airlines. Shout out to whoever destroyed my stuff. But at least I got this bag. The other bag was just lost. Hence why I don't even have any brushes. But I said, if you're trying to do that, then why are you okay with your fiance acting a damn plumb fool? You're trying to hobnob with royalty. You're trying to do all that. And what does it get you? What does it get you? But then I thought, you know what? I'll tell you what it gets you. Why did I ever believe that little scammer liar in the first place? Because you don't care. You just want to be put on. You just want to be down. That's all. And you'll do it by hook or by crook. And you just want to be down. So now we see. Now the thing is, right? I was literally painting Miss Porsha Williams as a victim in all this, right? Until she sat across from the table in the preview and said triumphantly, I'm his fourth wife. And in front of your grandmother, your aunt, all this stuff. And it made me realize you honestly just don't care. You honestly just don't care. You don't care. You were proud of it. You were boasting about it. It was the business to you, right? She didn't care. She was proud. She was boasting. I said, she's no victim. And you know what? It's kind of like Simon and Porsha are equally suited for each other. I'm going to go over this in my live because they actually bring out, hold on, I got to look in a closer mirror. They actually bring out the worst in each other in the way that every bad instinct that each of them have, they have the other one hyping them up. Telling the other one that like, yeah, baby, you did good. Let's do this. Let's do that. In the way that you guys literally are both equally horrible people, in my opinion, and both equally well suited for each other. Now let's look through this, right? Because if you look at this, I'm going deep inside the relationship. In that thing, she's definitely isolating herself from her family. right? And Simon is right there clapping hands doing it too. Now you gotta remember, this family that she's isolating herself from is the side of the family that never really accepted her, and the side of the family that she was never really cool with. I know that's her legacy, but let's think about it. Porsha is incredibly close to her mom, right? Incredibly. This is tea that I got from someone. She's incredibly close to her mom, okay, right? Don't forget that her mom used to work for the Hosea, I just messed up this eyeliner, used to work for the Hosea Williams Foundation, right? But she was let go or dismissed because there was something, this is alleged, right? But she was let go, she was definitely let go, but she was dismissed due to something dealing with money, right? And Porsha's mom and her were largely excluded from the foundation. Now follow me on this, I'm going somewhere with this, right? They were largely excluded from the foundation until she got on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she used that and her legacy as the claim to fame. Okay, fine, right? Fine. Follow me on. I'm using the Kiss Lash Glue Liner. You guys, don't sleep on this. It is for lash glue, but it's like a liner lash glue, but I'm not putting lashes on, but I'll tell you what, this liner goes nowhere, and that's just the way I like it. So anyway, she's on there doing all this stuff, and everyone's just like, okay, fine, Porsha, but where are you going with this, right? Remember when Kate Chastain said that Porsha is an incredible actress? She actually scares her. She's an incredible actress. She actually scares her in the fact that Porsha's very, very charismatic by everybody's accounts, and she's really good at faking like she likes people. She can swallow her disgust, she can swallow her anger, she can swallow her pride. We know this by the way she sat across from her castmate and pretended she was her friend, all the while she was plotting and sleeping with the friend's husband, right? So, and I don't care if they were best friends or not, it's enough to be your coworker. At work, you're doing this. You don't have any limits, but you fooled everybody. Even Bravo was taken for a loop because they had no idea what was going on. She's really good at putting on images, putting on fronts, pretending, all this stuff. All right, so what does it have to do with the Hosea Foundation, right? We're looking at the fact that Porsha let her family act a plum fool and be taken advantage of on reality TV, right? But if you look at it from another angle about, and you still have beef with the Hosea side of the family, you're still mad that the Hosea side of the family literally ostracized your mom and left you guys out there. Pick the not the ex-wife, but Lauren's mom is the one that got to carry the mantle. Lauren's mom is the one that got involved. Lauren is the one that's close to the Hosea side. They basically kind of cast Porsha out. And I'm not saying they were right for what they did, but you know that old African proverb, I don't know if it's an African proverb, but you know what they said on Black Panther, right? A child that if the child's not embraced by the village, he'll burn it down just to feel his warmth. Where am I going with this? Y'all think that Porsha's family being made to look like a plum ghetto mess, and these are people that run the Hosea Foundation. These are people that are really, they have a legacy, they have something to lose, right? Looking a plum ghetto mess while she sat out there, and that was an accident. I'm saying that sources are saying that this was also her goal. I'm saying sources are saying that this was also Porsha's goal. See, the thing is, right? They're messing up their legacy. They're messing up their legitimacy. This doesn't really count for Porsha because Porsha never had any legitimacy as an activist. Bravo tried to prop her up, but as you see, it never took. Even for her new show, it never took. So now you're at the Hosea Foundation, right? And they actually are known. The whole ain't I a man, this and that. We all know the legacy of civil rights. If you don't, look it up, right? But what I'm trying to say is, this isn't doing nothing but messing up their legacy. A legacy that Porsha has no ends on. A legacy that Porsha is not attached to. A legacy that Porsha does not care about burning down because Porsha was not embraced by that village. So she feels no guilt, no shame, no anything about messing up the Hosea family's legacy. And that's exactly what happened. The fact is, they were new to reality TV. They did not know what happens in reality TV. They needed somebody to guide them. They needed somebody to protect them. They needed somebody to tell them what was up. Now, y'all might be saying like I did, but why would they trust Porsha if all these things happen? Quite simply because, and this wrong back, remember everybody said, Kate Jason said that Porsha was an amazing actress. She's really good at being fake, right? She's really good at being fake. This is just chestnut eyeliner, not from MAC, like a bootleg one, but I love it. She probably, from what I hear, she approached them. She said, whatever happened between you and my mom is water under the bridge, and I'm trying to have this TV show, and I can present y'all in the best light. And we can do some things, and we can build, and we can grow, and come on, y'all, let's do it. This is ColourPop lip oil, and this is a pink color I'm putting on Velvet because I want some pink. And she went, and she was like, come on, y'all, let's do it. We can all get this money. And because she's such a good actress, and because they thought water was under the bridge, they went in on that bullshit with her. They said, okay, that sounds good, because this can be a way we can do good. We can extend our reach. We can be known as a civil rights dynasty, as a legacy, and we can really further the work that the great Hosea did. Little did we know that there was a child waiting by the village with a box of matches, because that child was never embraced. And at the end of the day, Porsha doesn't care about them. She doesn't care about that legacy. This is what I heard, right? And this is what actions show. I got some blush on my lipstick. Pink in the side. I'm not done yet. Hold on, y'all, before y'all start talking trash. But they were like, we can do this, we can do this. But little did they know that there was a little girl waiting with some damn matches. There's a little girl waiting with some matches to burn it down. And burn it down it did, because again, she has nothing to lose or gain by that. And Simon's so desperate. Remember with that whole thing about, oh, my legacy? That's all he's saying. My whole point of saying that was, you just did that because you were bitch made, and you sat there while a woman you were involved with got stomped to the ground. And in his mind, that didn't connect him. Now, and if I was Porsha, that would make me feel some type of way, because what type of person, if I'm in your midst, is just gonna sit there and watch you get really hurt and really assaulted? Someone that doesn't care about you, someone that's a coward, somebody that only cares about themselves, their image, but they're too stupid to actually see that there is no image when the person you're with is getting stomped down. And also, it let me know, if you really cared about your image, right? If you really cared about your image, you couldn't even be seen with Porsha in public. Because I don't care what y'all say, we all saw the Bolo episode. We all saw the Bolo episodes of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We all know what Porsha did. And Tanya from Canada in her Canadian reads literally confirmed to everybody that Porsha was at the scene. So there's nothing they can really do about that either. So what do we do here, right? We have a child that's burning down the village, unrepentant, because they never embraced her. Porsha's mom doesn't seem to be that fond of Simon. You guys, I'm doing a live tonight with the real tea. I'm just going over some stuff that I'm not going to cover in the live. Porsha's mom doesn't really care for Simon from what we see, but she'll tolerate him because Porsha supports her mom and she pays all the bills. So who's going to go against their bread ticket, right? You could say, right, it's all opinion, but you could say that if Porsha is allergic to work, right, what makes her mom want to work either? Again, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Now, for those of y'all to be like, well, Porsha, she's such a hard worker, but she also quit her jobs. Porsha is good with running game, and run game did she. On one hand, Simon's like, oh my God, this is the hardest worker I've ever seen in my life. But then Simon's looking at her like, wait a second, I'm using you. If I'm using you, how you quitting all your jobs if I am using you? I mean, you guys, think about it. Like, literally, think about it. He is using her, but she quit all her jobs. Again, these are two people that are both thinking they're going to con each other and come out on top. If I was Simon, I'd be worried, because here's the thing. Simon might be able to do a YouTube live. Simon might be able to do an Insta live. He might, I mean, you know, he has like almost 200,000 followers, but allegedly most of them are fake. That's why he hasn't been verified yet, right? But Simon has all these followers and whatnot. And yeah, you have 200,000 people, but Porsha has the green screen on her side. She made it so that she got everybody but herself out there looking stupid. She got Simon there, if he even got some airtime, talking about him and Fallon's relationship. She got her family, hold on guys, I'm just trying to fix my eyebrow. She got her family talking about Simon, right? She got everybody out there looking a hot damn fool. Everybody except herself is out there looking a hot damn fool. What does that tell? I'm just messing up. What does that tell you about it? And here's the thing, we saw from Porsha fighting, she doesn't care about looking a hot damn fool. But she got everybody doing all her dirty work while she just collects the checks, because you know the family did not get paid for that. They got paid, if anything, pennies, but a lot of them just did it because they thought it was going to further their reach. They thought it was going to further the Hosea Foundation. They thought that they were going to turn into a civil rights legacy, but little did they know, right? Little did they know that child was waiting to burn. Let it burn, burn, burn. You know that old adage, right? You know that adage, embrace those children. But it's too late, because the child is now 40 years old and the child has a grudge to bear. And the child's 40 years old and it is what it is. Y'all, what do y'all think of this situation with Porsha? What do y'all think of this situation? What do you think of everything? Just, you know, showering myself with blush because that's what we do. What do y'all think of the whole situation? What do y'all think about everything? I, for one, think it's sick that you would throw your family to the wolves. But again, she doesn't look at that as their family because she's not that close to them. But I think it's sick that she would throw her family. I think it's sick that she would throw her family to the wolves to get these ratings. But like I said, again, this was actually diabolical, the way that she went. This does not look right. Let me put some more mascara on. It's actually diabolical, the way she literally went and got her family to go out there and told them it's going to be for ada, this, that, and the third. But in the meantime, all you're doing is sitting there and playing them for the camera so that they come out looking stupid, so that they come out looking dumb. And for this legacy that your grandfather sacrificed for, not just for you, but sacrificed for everyone. Again, I can shake Porsha all I want, but her family's legacy and what they do in the area is something that, like, it's to be admired, it's to be put up on a pedestal, it's to be, you know, it's to be respected. And the fact that Porsha went around and did all that, y'all, there's low and then there's low. We're also, before I go, I want to talk about this mascara. I don't like this mascara I just used. Look at it, makes my lashes look spiky. We're also talking about, how can I fix this? We also want to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. If y'all didn't heard, they literally confirmed everybody that's going to be in season 14. I think the reason they confirmed everyone's going to be in season 14 is because they got tired of all the rumors. And Bravo is watching everybody's channel, including mine, trying to figure out where the leaks are coming from, what's going on. And they're trying to beat people to the punch. You can't really get views if I actually say officially what it is. And they also don't want people speculating on who could be a housewife. This could be a way of them to get control of the show that's kind of run away from them. But once again, Bravo is missing the mark, because if they really wanted to get control of what's going on with the show and get their magic back, the first damn thing that they would do is actually stop trying to control reality. And by that, I mean, instead of making up all these fake plot lines, or boring plot lines that nobody cares about, maybe y'all should spend most of your time actually following people around, showing us what's happening with Kenya and Dancing with the Stars, showing us what's happening with Candy and her play on Broadway, which I hear is really, really good, right? Showing us everything. Why don't you stop all the shenanigans and show us what's really good? But they're not going to do that because they're Bravo. Y'all, I have to tell you, I want to pull my hair into a sleek ponytail, but the bag with all my hair care stuff in it is not with me right now. So y'all getting water spruced hair. They gotta have product in it from yesterday. You getting water spruced hair. I'll try to see what I can do with it. Maybe I can braid it back. Does that work? Hold on. Does that work? No. Does it? Maybe. Maybe I can. Oh God, I just messed up the curl. I don't even have any product. Maybe I can do a flip over. What y'all think? Sorry, I'm trying not to mess my curls up. No. You know what? Okay. It's just gonna have to be dandelion in the thing. Let me go and try to fix this, and I'll be right back. Show y'all the finished look in real lighting. This is as good as it's getting. When there's no hair products for me. I do have edge control, because if you see my edges are laying down, I do have edge control, but I can't use edge control through my hair because the shit will probably fall out. So here we do little puffball antics. And maybe I'll do half up, half down. What y'all think? Do a little half up, half down. Hold on. Messing my curls up. We can do a little half up, half down option. Does that look cute to y'all? What y'all think? Kinda. You can see my face a little bit more. I don't know. Ever since I dyed my hair black, it just looks so much thicker and fuller and longer, but sometimes I feel like you can't. Anyway, you guys, let me go get this shit together. I'll call you. Hold on.